Welcome back to the dojo, y'all. Welcome back to the daily discussions. Let me go ahead and set this phone up right here real quick. Talk to y'all a little bit. Yeah, man. So, the topic of discussion for today is artificial intelligence sucks, man. I hate AI. Yep. For a couple of reasons, actually. One reason being it's gonna take over a lot of jobs. People gonna lose their livelihood behind this shit. That's one reason why I don't like it. Two, I feel like it's slowly destroying creativity. There's this AI model, Sora or Sora 2, has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. That was the main character of Kingdom Hearts. Has nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts. It's an AI program, and people have been making all types of anime and movies and like weird scenarios with like SpongeBob running from the cops and anime characters running from the cops. A whole bunch of just auto-generated shit. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong, AI do have some benefits to it, and I'll even admit I generated a couple of AI characters. The one I'm wearing on my shirt, I generated this. But honestly, AI is gonna do way more harm than good, bro. It's to the point now where it's like it's so overdone. Like it's seeping into like everything, every industry, every part of YouTube, like all types of content creation, like it's just everywhere. And I'm like, I'm sick of it, bro. I'm tired of seeing AI generated content. It was cool when we first got our hands on it, first could dibble and dab with it, but it's like, bro, it's just some people just got addicted to it and they don't want to do nothing but use AI. You know what I mean? AI voiceovers and all that shit. AI generated text to speech. Like, I'm just tired of it, bro. It just breeds an era of inauthenticity. Things that are no longer authentic, things that are no longer real. To the point where, like, you got videos of Michael Jackson and Hitler arguing. Like, I saw a video of Michael Jackson and Hitler arguing. Two people who were not alive at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, two people who were not alive in the same area or time period are having an argument in their prime. Like, it's arguing about the moonwalk or some shit like that. Like, bro, I seen an AI generated content of Michael not Michael Martin Luther King and JFK playing Ding Dong Ditch. Like, what the fuck? Soon, before long, like nobody's gonna be able to tell what's real anymore, bro. Like, I didn't see the whole meme or explanation about it really is that damn phone, but I'm just gonna go out of limb and say, bro, it's really that damn phone, bro. All these screens that we see, tablets, TV screens, phone screens, everything, bro. Everything's just fake and inauthentic. Everything's just generated now, bro. We're gonna lose the last vestiges of creativity to AI, bro. I think people really want to just like turn their brains off and just let artificial intelligence do all the thinking, bro. Like, if you know anything about Agenda 2030 and what's to come with the technocrats, people talking about you'll own nothing and be happy and all that. Bro, all that shit coming, bro. Humanity has been worn out to the point where nobody wants to work anymore, bro. There's people who get up and go to jobs every day because they really don't have a choice in the matter. They gotta feed themselves. They gotta pay bills. They got responsibilities. You know what I mean? And money is basically the end all be all. You gotta generate some type of revenue, some type of income. And going to work is the easiest way to establish that, to acquire that income or that money that you need to pay your bills, right? But when we really get into the era of owning nothing, there's not going to be any work for us to do because all the work has been done. You know what I mean? I don't know what purpose human beings are going to have on the planet when artificial intelligence is doing everything for us. Like, I guess you could look at the movie Wall-E, you know, that Disney movie about the robots and like the future where people don't do nothing but just sit on their ass all day and watch media. You know what I mean? But people's doing that now, bro. Like the human experience is broken now because we're so inundated with screens, media, generated content, movies, television, Netflix. Like, we're not really even living anymore. We're just watching. We've become observers. You know what I mean? We're just observing life through a different scope, through a digital scope. You know what I'm saying? And it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is not anything new. No, it's just that now we have access to it. We can play around with it and mess with it and stuff like that. But if you've ever played video games at all, that's artificial intelligence. When you fighting the boss, yeah, that's artificial intelligence. When you fighting the boss, when you playing sports games, all the other players on the team or the opposite team, that's artificial intelligence. That's programmed computers, CPU, central processing unit, program computers to interact with and make it a simulation of a game or an event or a fight or what have you. It's just simulated experiences. You know, people talk about we living in a simulation, and I'm starting to like truly believe that this is just a simulation. Like, it's just a pattern of life. We all keep going through the same things over and over again. It's just with different places and different faces and stuff like that, man. Like, all of this technology, all it has done is just ruin the human experience, bro. Like, I remember when I was growing up, I was born in the 90s. And that was like the last era of going outside, hanging out with your friends, like as kids, you know, riding bikes, going to the store, you know, getting an allowance and buying candy and cookies and shit like that, walking to the store with your friends. I remember all that shit as a child. You know what I mean? Hanging out all day till the street lights come on. Like, bro, where I live at now, there be some kids out here. You know what I mean? They be outside playing, but you don't see a lot of that. You know what I mean? Most kids is in a house on the game, or they on the computer watching content and stuff like that, watching TV or watching anime, movies and stuff like that. But I'm literally sick of artificial intelligence. No matter where I go to watch anything or to interact with anything, there's always some type of AI somewhere wrapped up in it. You know what I mean? I saw something not too long ago, like China or Japan, I can't remember which one, but they were creating robots to fight in wars. It's like, what is the point of that? What is the point of having robots fight wars? So when all your robots are decimated, that means you lost. You know what I mean? Instead of having actual people go out there and fight and die, which I don't condone anyway, which I don't agree with anyway, they're gonna have robots do it. it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? And the more and more I see artificial intelligence, the more sick I get to my stomach with it. Now that we have to live in a world where artificial intelligence surrounds us, it's everywhere. You can't escape it. You know what I mean? To the point where the human experience will be non-existent. We won't even be living lives anymore, bro. We'll just be observing from afar off. That's where we headed, man. That's where we going. And every time I see something with AI, I'm reminded of it. It just makes me sick, man. I'm tired of AI and everything that comes with it, bro. Cause I see no good for it. Like, I remember watching that movie I, Robot. And that's the era that we going into. I, Robot, Bicentennial Man, Terminator. That's where we headed, bro. When these machines become sentient enough to overlord over us and even the people who created it, it's gonna be a wrap, yo. That's how I think this world is gonna end. It's gonna be ended by AI and robots and shit. That's what I truly believe. And that's really why it makes me sick to my stomach, because I foresee a prophecy of machinery, bro. We're no longer going to be here, and it's just going to be the machines to charge themselves up and run off or whatever. And then they're going to be culling the planet for energy or creating energy sources and shit like that, bro. We're going to be gone. And it's all thanks to AI. So, enjoy the ride while it lasts, man. Enjoy the ride while it lasts, because it feel like we almost done here, man. And a lot of people are feeling like life has become meaningless. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's waking up to nihilism. Everybody's starting to feel like there's really no purpose left for us on this earth. Like, we've done everything we can do. We've created all we can create. There's nothing left to do but exist in a miserable state. And if you look on social media enough, you'll see that a lot of people carry this sentiment, bro. We're vastly approaching the collapse of our society. And I don't know what's next. I don't know what comes after this, but I see a very grim future ahead. Ain't no hope for us no more, man. We've sacrificed it all to the robot overlords, the machine god. And people are even praising AI like it is a god. Can you believe that? Yeah. That's what's going on, bro. That's what's going on. It's a wrap. Let's pack it up. Let's go on to the next plane of existence, because this shit's over, bro. This shit is over. And with that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Hope you waking up every day with a plan, purpose, and a smile. If you're not waking up with a plan, a purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. Till next time, y'all. Class dismissed.